with you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Venetia Alexander Marshall. Welcome. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome as well. And don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the bell so when I am uploading on YouTube, you are notified. This is going to be a little different. We haven't left our flea market booth yet. So usually, as I'm looking this way, my son is right there. So yes, you will hear my kids go back and forth.
Hey.
Yeah, he just finished bouncing a basketball. Anyway. Anyway, today it is a very big college game today. However, by the time this video go up, it's going to be after the game. Somebody's going to be a loser, somebody's going to be a winner. So I just decided to go ahead and bring this look to you. And this is actually going to be part 1 of 2. So for those of you that are new to my channel, we live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And today is the LSU Alabama football game today. Even though I found out the president going to be at the game. Yeah, well, anyway, we're going to leave that. I'm going to leave that alone. Anyway, so us living in Louisiana, representing LSU. So I have my tiger. You can't really see, but I am wearing my LSU Tigers today, so representing LSU. So LSU, I believe, is currently ranked number 1. Alabama is currently ranked number 2, I believe. I just saw on the news they just redid the ranking, I think, and they're having LSU number 2, Alabama number 3. I don't know, but it's like a top 5 football game. It is an afternoon game, and being that we're on our way to our flea market booth, the game will be on while we're at our flea market booth. They will definitely have the TV out. They usually have the TV out at the flea market for us and for all of the customers to watch different football games. So definitely that LSU Alabama game will be very much so loud at the flea market today. So, well, let's see, because we don't know, because when this video goes up again, somebody's going to be a winner, somebody's going to be a loser. So the reason why I'm saying this is going to be part 1 of 2. It's November. This is usually the time that LSU and Alabama have their football game. However, LSU is not the only college here in Baton Rouge. We have one of the biggest HBCUs here in Baton Rouge, which is Southern University. So with part 2 of my video that will be coming later this month, Bayou Classic is coming. So I will be doing a Southern University, Grambling State University makeup look. However, I'm going to be going to no Bayou Classic because we're going to be in North Carolina. So, so that's it. So this is part 1. I'm doing an LSU makeup look. So that's what I'm going to bring for you guys today before we go to our flea market booth. I'm a little tongue-tied this morning. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Some of the makeup I'm going to be wearing today, it will be from my very own cosmetics line, V.A.M Cosmetics. I always leave my website in the bottom of the description box. If you're interested in any of the items that I'm going to be showing you guys today, check out our website, VAMcosmetics.com. So let's start with primer. I actually thought this primer was discontinued till I looked on their website. It's not discontinued. They still have it. I'm glad. So you have to kind of scroll down, but when you go to the actual stores, you won't really see it in the stores anymore. But if you go on their website, they still have it on their website. So the primer I'm talking about, this is the E.L.F makeup primer. One of my favorite primers. I have watched so much of this. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to start with the primer first. Have my handy dandy mirror with me. And my son is sitting right there. My daughter's in the back. She flat out don't want to hear.
No, flowers.
Yeah, comedy. I told you, they don't have to be on the camera with the comedy here. So my daughter does not want to hear nothing Alabama. She wants to be 100% LSU, as she is still in the back in her room in a lot of pain. So we're going to get started with our E.L.F makeup primer. And most of the stuff I'm going to be using today, it is drugstore. I do have 2 high-end brands I'm going to be using, but at least the high-end makeup I'm wearing today, I just recently talked about them. So we're going to dive right on in. So let's go ahead and start with the primer. The hair that I am wearing, you will be seeing a hair review on this hair. So I am tacking down my wig right now. So that's why you see this. And along with the clips, I am tacking down my wig, or as we say, melting the lace. So that's what I'm doing right now. As I hear my daughter. So hopefully this makeup look would also be 40 Plus Club approved. And usually, here's what usually happens. When I'm about to try out new makeup, testing new makeup, or testing a wig like I am today, what I do is I test it out at my flea market booth. But because this is such a big day today, such a big game, I'll tell you how big this game is, I won't be surprised if my neighbors next door will have a huge LSU Alabama party. And I heard them this morning, about 6 o'clock, 6:15 this morning, with the weed eater in their backyard. I guess weeding their backyard. So that's telling me they're going to have some people over. Because they did that last year and they had a big LSU party. And I mean, a big... Yeah, right next door. Yeah, they had a big LSU party. You can see the LSU tent. They were just all outright LSU 100%. And the neighborhood I live in, it's what? It's about it's a mix. It's a mixed neighborhood. Yeah, it's very quiet out here. It's a mixed neighborhood. Most of our neighbors where we're at, most of them are white. So, but I said most, not all of them, most. But it's a pretty quiet neighborhood. But when they have those LSU parties, like today, gonna be a few LSU parties going on. Oh yeah, you're gonna see a lot of people. But of course, we have some people that are also Alabama fans, so we're gonna have some Alabama people. So I ain't never understood it. I ain't no Alabama fan. For foundation today, I'm going with my black Opal True Color foundation stick. So I am going to be going with this today. I forgot what the color is. I have worn this. It's Nutmeg. I have worn this foundation stick so much. Another one that you will definitely see in my favorites for 2019. So I'm going to wear my foundation stick today. Why are you making it? I told you, my kids ain't got to be on camera with camera.
At least I'm not dropping stuff like she used to.
No, you're not. You're not. So yeah, this is a little bit different for me. Again, I'm usually testing makeup at the flea market, and today, I said, it's a little different. So I just wanted to bring something different, bring a little makeup look for you guys for LSU. Being that it is such a big game, and we do see a lot of people, a lot of ladies, when it's a game like this, you know, they definitely try to have their makeup replicate, you know, their favorite team, and being that it's LSU, why not? So we're gonna stop, go with my black Opal. I will be doing, and here's what I'm gonna be doing, so I'll let you guys know. Some of y'all have probably noticed that my uploading this week has gone up to 3 times a week, because I am doing a lot of pre-recording, and I have gotten into the habit of pre-recording a lot lately. Lord, here come my daughter. She's in a lot of pain, making all this noise. Reason why I'm doing a lot of videos and a lot of pre-recording is because the week of Thanksgiving, we are going out of town to North Carolina. So I wanted to be sure we have enough videos out for you guys while we are out of town. So that is definitely going to be a time we are not going to be recording any videos. I may do one video the week of Thanksgiving, not sure. I told you they don't have to be on the camera with the comedy, holding a whole conversation over here. Yeah, you.
By the way, her breath stinks.
All right. Yeah. I told you. They don't have to be on the camera with the comedy here. They don't have to be on camera.
I'm hurting really bad.
She's limping.
Please, can you get up?
She did too much at the football game.
Bum.
Stop.
You know you need a haircut, right?
Okay. told you they don't have to be on camera with this camera. I told you. Lord. Okay. Oh, there go my coffee. Turn it off.
Go get it.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. They're not on the camera. Can I finish?
Yeah.
I told you again. Yeah. Why? Why do I try? Why?
You.
This girl is literally laying on her brother because she's in a lot of pain. Okay, so for concealer, of course, one of my favorite concealers of 2019. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer. This is the shade number 410. So I am going to put that on today. And I just do just one swipe. I don't do a lot. I don't need a whole lot under my eye. Unless I'm really trying to brighten and really trying to define the contour, then I will. But for the most part, you know, down my nose. So again, you're going to be seeing me upload a little bit more since we're preparing to go out of town the week of Thanksgiving. We are leaving for North Carolina. It's like Tuesday night / Wednesday morning. So we're going to be on the road all night. It's about a 13-hour drive from here in Baton Rouge to Winston-Salem, North Carolina. That's where we're headed. And I believe that day I am only working just that Monday, and I'm taking the Tuesday, Wednesday, and the following Monday off from work. And I'm also taking some time away from YouTube at the moment. However, I may upload a video or two for our channel, already done. But again, as far as us recording that week, that will be a negative. We will not be recording anything that week because we will be getting ready for our trip. And on that Tuesday, the day that we plan to leave, which is like that night, Tuesday night / Wednesday morning, my husband, I believe, has to work that day, and I do know Miranda has to go to school that day. And I'm probably going to see if he can go get her from school. So I won't have to, because right after I drop her off from school, it's just going to be me and my son here. Of course, he's out of school the whole week. So me and him are going to just get some last minute stuff for our trip. So again, that is why you will not be seeing us record anything that week. So that's why you're going to be seeing me uploading a little bit more, and I'm pre-filming a lot more. So you may see an increase from me uploading twice a week to 3 times a week. So you're going to start seeing that. Same thing for Christmas. I'll get into that once we get into December. That one is going to be definitely a little awkward and a little weird. So, all right, I got that concealer nicely blended in. This is because the foundation is my exact shade. Excuse me, is my exact shade. I don't really need to brighten with the concealer. You can brighten with the concealer if your foundation is a little darker. Then try to brighten under your eye here in the regular spots to try to highlight, and also not just highlighting, try to blend the two so it can end up being your foundation, your complexion. Because I do find when I do that, if I find using a darker foundation, I use a lighter concealer. Not only do I brighten, I also combine to try to make it match. And 9 times out of 10, I can get that done the right way. So that's just a little suggestion for you guys. For setting powder, of course, another favorite of mine for 2019. This is the Black Opal Loose Setting Powder in Neutral Light. I will be setting my face with that today, as my daughter is literally staring at me like I have just lost all of my mind.
You got a couple of
Why she can't let me finish? Told you they don't have to be on the camera. She ain't even on the camera and she jumps ahead. Told you. She's excited for this LSU Alabama game. She made a bet with one of our customers last week at the flea market about the LSU Alabama game. And this lady is 100% for Alabama. She really wanted Alabama to win, and Miranda was literally like, yeah, we'll see about that. And that lady was literally like, okay, I'm gonna come back out here. Y'all gonna be out here next week? And we were like, well, yeah, we're out here every Saturday. The lady said, I'm coming back out here with my Alabama stuff, and we're gonna see about that. And I'm like, she's like, okay, bring it on. So I wonder if that lady's going to show up at our flea market booth today. And some of the items, for those of you that are new to my channel, I am a jewelry merchandiser. I started off as a jewelry merchandiser. I still offer jewelry. And some of the jewelry I do sell is Alabama Crimson Tide. And somebody did buy an Alabama necklace last week. So I have a feeling some of my Alabama and LSU jewelry is going to sell today because of the game. But Miranda had made this bet with this customer about the game today. That was just too funny. You'd be amazed what we deal with at the flea market. And also our flea market, the entire flea market was just a different atmosphere last week, because we found out one of the ladies in the office, all of a sudden she passed away. And she passed away on the weekend. We didn't go to the flea market. It just so happened to be the weekend my husband decided, you know what, we need a little bit of a getaway. Let's get away. Let's go spend a night at a hotel outside of New Orleans, which we did. We went to the first home opener for the New Orleans Pelicans. Of course, no Zion Williamson yet, because Zion had surgery, so he didn't play. They played the Dallas Mavericks, and Pelicans had a nice lead, and then they lost the lead. So of course, yeah, we lost the game. I think once Zion gets in, I think we're gonna start winning some games here. So, but yeah, we went to that, and not knowing that one of the ladies in the office at the flea market, she had died in her sleep. So when we got to the flea market last weekend, we saw like this memorial with her picture, and I was literally like, I know you lying. Like, no way. And of course, she was a huge Alabama fan, because they had the Alabama Crimson Tide stuff out and what have you. So I had gone to the office to pay my booth rent, and then that's when they said, yeah, she passed away. She died in her sleep. And I was literally like, you've got to be kidding me. And the other lady in the office said, well, Miss Venetia, we didn't want to tell you over the phone when you had called. We thought it'd be best that we told you in person, because we knew you weren't out here last weekend. Not to mention, a whole tropical storm as well. So I don't like being out there. Because our flea market booth, it is an outside, where our booth is just an outside flea market. And so when we deal with hurricanes and tropical storms, but there was a tropical storm that just developed out of nowhere in the Gulf of Mexico. And I kind of didn't want to go out there anyway because of the weather. Told you I'm gonna be on camera, but just comedy here. I told you. So anyway, yeah, they had a big old tropical storm, and I don't like being out there with the tropical storm. So, of course, you know, for some of you that are new to my channel, I do set my face twice. So I've already set with the Black Opal Loose Setting Powder in Neutral Light. Now I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Setting Powder in Nutmeg. Here it is. I just started opening it. Ain't showed y'all nothing. So I'm just doing a little dusting of that. Again, another favorite of mine for 2019. I got setting powder on me. And what I do with this is I take it and I buff it into my skin. Of course, I want to be as matte as possible, but I don't know about being too matte, because the temperature literally has dropped. And it's like 35 degrees right now. So it's cold outside. So I'm just gonna take this and buff this in the skin. And I always end up, and when we leave the flea market, I always end up with some type of shine. Even though when I try to be matte, except when I wore that NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation and that god awful primer, I stayed matte. I didn't even need really to set my face twice because the foundation literally like did it for me. All right. So now I'm going to bronze. Again, I don't know what's going on with me. Lately, I haven't really been into contouring a whole lot lately. And I found myself getting away from really having a contour. I just stick with like blush and highlighter and so forth. So yeah, I'm just going to just bronze just my entire face, and that's usually what I do with my bronze. I just like to bronze my entire face. I still sculpt with a contour. I'm just not gonna do it today. I just don't feel the need to do that. So no, I'm not going to do a heavy sculpting of contour or anything like that. Not today. I don't know. I've been kind of out of that lately. So for bronzing, is that my daughter? I hear her. I hear one of them. So for bronzing, I am going to be using her favorite. Look, she's saying it from way back in the back. So yes, we just brought this on the channel. She just asked, you gonna be wearing Coco Naughty? So yes, I am going to be wearing for bronzing. I'm going to bronze my skin with the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Coco Naughty. So I am going to be wearing Coco Naughty today. That's this girl and Coco Naughty. This thing is. So again, do a little light dusting of bronzing today, but like I said, I'm not really going to contour or anything like that. Just a light bronzing of the skin. And I don't really need a whole lot of this because again, the foundation is my shade, so I don't really need to pack on a lot of it. Do you want to wear the Coco Naughty today? Right. Okay, again. But she want me to wear the Coco Naughty, so I asked her about wearing the Coco Naughty, and now she's giving me like a, I know you kidding. She's limping because she was at a football game last night. Alumni band. The only alumni that was there. And we didn't whole graduated high school, and we still played in high school marching band. They did not leave for the football game until she got to the school. Well, I had to end up meeting the bus because they were not leaving without her. And it's like, you have graduated, you have your own life, and they still waiting on you.
They love me. Everybody was like,
it's like, come on. Yeah. So I had to be the Duke boys to try to get her there.
Man, I told you, man, you pushed that truck on 2 wheels.
So I made the turn, and I was like, okay, Duke boy.
You was on 2
flew that little truck. Literally did not know that little SUV had that much pickup. Oh my goodness. So for blush, of course, we're gonna be at our flea market booth. I do have to promote some of my items. So this is one of the items I'm gonna be promoting to you guys, to my customers or potential customers. It is from, of course, my cosmetics line, V.A.M Cosmetics. Here it is. This is our Reds blush palette. I don't want to look too much like I'm going for Alabama. No, it's just like, you better not.
No, it's LSU today. LSU all the way.
She don't want to hear nothing about no Alabama. No. Nothing about no kind of Alabama. Okay, so I'm not going to wear the burgundy shade.
No, you're not.
So they really think I'm going Alabama. I'm not. I'm going to go with more of the pinkish in the upper corner here. Our blush palettes, yeah, our blush.
She said, no, you're not too.
Oh, okay. But our blush palettes are very, very, very pigmented. I do have more of my blush palettes on the way. Along with, we have a big surprise that we're going to be introducing to you guys in 2020. I am so excited about this item. Can't tell you just yet. So yeah, this is our Reds blush palette. You can get it on our website. It is available for $10. All of our makeup are drugstore prices, so you're not going to break the bank with our makeup items. So again, this blush palette is available for $10. It is a quad. It is a quad blush palette, and it does come with a mirror. And you do get 4 blushes. Be very, very careful with the blushes, because as you can see, just with that little bit, that's how much product I got. So I do take it off to try to not look like a clown. And I just do just a little bit. And see, I'm going to show you guys, as you can see, how much blush it gives. Just with that little bit for our blush palette. And look, I went a little bit too ham already with this one. So as you can see, there's the red. And again, you just need just a little bit, and that's how pigmented our blush palette is. I did go a little bit too much. So I'm going to try and even it out. And then just to keep from really looking like a clown, I'm going to take my beauty sponge, which this is also, the sponge is also from V.A.M Cosmetics. This is our beauty sponge. Our beauty sponges are available for $6. They are a little firm. Some of my sponges I like kind of firm. I don't like my sponges super, super, super soft. Yeah, she going around here, LSU. So I am going to take some of the sponge. So I went a little ham on this side and have some of the leftover product. Try to turn that down a little bit. And again, you will find our beauty sponges on our website. They are available for $6, and they are pink. And they're a little they are firm. So I know that some people don't like the hard sponges. I kind of do. But yeah, they are available currently for $6. Just go check it out on our website. Eyeshadow and highlighter, I'm gonna try to replicate LSU. I'm gonna really try for that. So for highlighter, this is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Bake Highlighter. Here it is. This is, this is Peach Lights. That's what it is. So I don't know, it's like when it goes on me, it goes on, looks like a little purple. So that's why I'm gonna try and do this highlighter today, because it kind of goes on like a little purple. So I'm just going to do a little dusting of the highlighter here. And see, it gives me that little bit of that glow. And I'll put some up here as well. Put a little on my nose. Oh, that's who. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little bit of the highlighter. I don't know, like I said, it kind of looks I mean, it may look pink and it looks like half a little peach. I don't know why it looks purple. There we go. There we go. Now for eyeshadow, I'm using 2 eyeshadow palettes. So the first eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using, this is from E.L.F. This is their Opposites Attract eyeshadow palette. I went with this palette today because it's got purple in here. So we got to represent LSU. So definitely going to go for the purple shade that's in here. So I am more than likely going to go with the shade Easy Going, which is this purple shade right here. So I'm going to go with Easy Going today. You're tired. You're tired. Oh. So I'm going to put this all over my crease, this purple shade. Why my son still continues to bounce a whole ball and I can hear him. So I am going to put this shade all over my crease. Inner right here. We're going to try and build that color up a little bit. Yeah. And I got the eyeshadow palette sitting right here. Kind of really want that purple to show. And the brush that I'm using, this brush actually came out of the Urban Decay Naked Honey eyeshadow palette. Yeah, that purple is really showing up really, really nicely. I'm just gonna pack that on just a little bit on the ends here. Yay! So that came out pretty good. I like that. So again, the eyeshadow that I'm using is out of the Opposites Attract eyeshadow palette from E.L.F. And I'm using the shade Easy Going. It is a deep purple. You want to start the truck?
Yep.
Okay. There we go. So I'm going to, again, on this eye, deepen this shade up a little bit. Yeah, we're going to deepen this up just a little bit more. Definitely want that purple to show. Okay. Yes. All right. And see how that purple is really coming out, because again, I'm representing LSU.
Oh.
As I said, they don't have to be on the camera with this comedy right here. All right, so
LSU.
on.
LSU. LSU. LSU.
They just really.
LSU.
They are literally like LSU, LSU, LSU. But when this video goes up, it's going to be after the game. So somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. She's looking like, huh? So for eyeshadow, for the shimmer shade, again, going with my cosmetics line, V.A.M Cosmetics. This is our Violets eyeshadow palette. Here it is. It is 12 shadows, all shimmer. And this is a pretty pigmented shimmer palette. So I do represent our shimmers when we're at our flea market booth. When we go to our vendor event next week, again, I will be wearing our Violets eyeshadow palette. Here's what our eyeshadow palettes look like, and it does come with the covering. I have hair in my eye. This is what it looks like. Comes with 12 shimmer shades. It does have a covering. These, again, all shimmers. And it does come with a mirror. So this is what our eyeshadow palette looks like. Our eyeshadow palette is currently available for $12. Let's go with this little gold shade. Purple and gold. How about that? We do a little purple and gold today. How about that? So I'm going to go with the, and you see I've been using this palette a lot. So I'm going to go with this little gold shade right here. And I'm going to put this shade all over the lid. I have been using this burgundy shade so much, it's literally a hole. Oh. She's hurting from the football game last night. And again, the brush I'm using is the eyeshadow brush that came in the Urban Decay Naked, I don't know, Naked Honey eyeshadow palette while she cut me off. Y'all love cutting me off. But I am going to blend the two together so we can look a little sharp. So it doesn't literally look like, okay, two separate shades. It don't look like that. Okay. Yeah, she's in a lot of pain. She's walking around here limping. And see how much pigment our shimmers pick up. So I'm just going to put that gold shade all over to represent LSU, purple and gold. See, there we go. Ooh, I got hair in my eye. So I am going to blend this out. And I'm going to blend it with the brush that came out of the Jackie Aina Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. So I'm just going to blend the two together. She's got this whole living room smelling like a barbershop. There we go. So we're almost done. So next I'm going to set my face. I set my face now before I put on mascara and lip gloss or lipstick now. So I'm going to go ahead and set my face. Trying to use the last of this. It is literally almost empty. This is the E.L.F. Illuminating Mist and Set setting spray. So I am going to set with that. Really?
Yep.
This is going to be a long day. And I hear a long day of people talking smack today. About this game. Well, people are definitely going to be talking smack today.
How's the light?
Yeah, can you put it down? Thank you. Told you, they don't have to be on the camera with the comedy here. So as that is drying, I'm going to go ahead and put on my hoop earrings. Of course, gold hoops. Again, I've shown y'all this a couple of times on the channel. These hoops I do offer currently for $5 at my flea market booth. So if you are interested in these earrings, please let me know. Put a comment below or send me an email. I always leave my email address in the bottom of the description box. I'm gonna go ahead and put that on. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the scarf down. Should be nice and melted by now. The lace, which I will talk about this hair in an upcoming video. Ryan's literally have this whole living room smelling like a barbershop. So for those of you that are new to my channel, my daughter is currently in barber school. So she's been cutting hair, learning about cutting hair. They've now moved her where now she's on the floor and she can actually cut customers' hair. And yeah, she brings it home and she must put some stuff on because now my whole living room smells like a barbershop. Mascara, another favorite of mine for 2019. This is from L'Oreal. This is their Voluminous curved brush mascara. I'm going to put that mascara on today. And for those of you that are also new to my channel, I do not wear false lashes. You want to turn your TV off? You want to turn your TV off?
Is it real?
Okay, so that's done. Last but not least, lips. Of course, we're going to stick with V.A.M Cosmetics. Put on our lip gloss in the shade Grape Juice. This is recently back in stock. So here it is. This is the lip gloss I'm going to be putting on today. Again, from my cosmetics line, V.A.M Cosmetics. These lip glosses are currently available for $6. And our lip glosses does have coconut oil. Some people don't like those scents in it, so mine does pertain coconut oil. And our makeup is cruelty-free, paraben-free, and it is vegan. I don't want to overdo it too much. All right. I think I'm ready. LSU ready? So that is it with this LSU Alabama game style makeup look. Go Tigers. Hopefully the Tigers can win. Don't know if the Tigers going to win after this video goes up. They may be the winners. They may be the losers. Somebody's going to win. Somebody's going to lose when this video goes up. So that is it. And of course, this is, again, part 1. LSU Alabama, me representing the LSU Tigers. So stay tuned. In a couple of weeks, I am going to bring you part 2 of a college football rivalry look. This is, of course, representing HBCUs. This will be which will be the Southern University, Grambling State University makeup look. And of course, I will be representing Southern University. I'm going to be a little biased because I was a student at Southern University. So going to be a little biased. So that is it with this LSU Alabama style makeup look representing the LSU Tigers. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.